Well, hello again. We are talking about some wet weather coming our way if you're not experiencing it already. One of the places that has seen some good rain coming through in just the last half hour or so is the Thief River Falls area. This is a DOT cam from the Minnesota DOT along Highway 59 in the Thief River Falls area. Looking a little bit better, but still wet on the road. Still a little bit of moisture in the air there as well. And we've been picking up quite a bit of rain in some spots. Thanks to NDOM, we've got some reports here coming in. Just about 1.5 inches of rain in the Streeter area. Western parts of our viewing area have seen quite a bit. Courtney area as well, close to 1.5 inches. McHenry, 1.2 inches. Jamestown, right around 1 inch of rain has fallen already. And this is just the first round of what's going to be several days of wet weather. Here's a look at that radar again. It's the western viewing area and the northern viewing area experiencing the rain and thunderstorms right now with some sunshine and warm temperatures to the south and east. Again, that stronger storm I was just talking about, that's moving to the northeast now. So it's moving through eastern parts of Marshall County in Minnesota, pushing up toward Roseau, that Highway 11 corridor, a wet drive right now, and some lightning associated with it too. No severe. That's the good news with this. And of course, we do need the rain. It just is falling at an inconvenient time, right at drive time here tonight. And then more spotty showers north of Grand Forks now. And then you can see back over to the west, places in Nelson County, back down into the Jamestown area and down toward Lemoore, especially east of Lemoore, a little thunderstorm happening here. And as we take a look at the rainfall radar estimates, you can see where we've had some rain over the last 24 hours. The focus has definitely been in this bullseye here in northeastern parts of Stutsman County, the Courtney area. But then there are also other places that have had some rain too. Fargo-Moorhead had a little thunderstorm activity overnight last night. Things are just looking quiet right now. And temperatures are very warm. It's 80 in Fargo. We're still at 81 in Wahpeton. And then to the north and west, 57 currently in Langdon. So a big difference between the northwest and southeast with a stalled boundary over the valley. That's been the focal point for a lot of the moisture that's been developing and moving through. And then in addition to that, we're also looking at some wind that's out of the south on one side of the boundary and gusting into the 20s in spots. And then on the other, northerly winds moving through the valley. So here's a look at what to expect heading into this evening. If you have outdoor plans tonight, make sure you've got some rain gear with you just in case. We're looking at the possibility for a couple more of these isolated showers to thunder showers popping up, even in southeastern North Dakota and places like Fargo-Moorhead that are not currently experiencing some rain. It is possible later on. This is 10:30 tonight. And then carrying on into the overnight hours, this kind of pulse of rain moves northward. And tomorrow morning, there will still be some spotty areas where we have some showers, but we kind of get into a relative lull in the active weather going on tomorrow during the daytime hours. It doesn't last. And it doesn't mean we won't see rain somewhere in the valley. It just won't be as much during that time. But watch what happens as we get into the afternoon. We see more of these little thunderstorms popping up around 5 o'clock. Temperatures at that time, more into the 70s around the valley. And in addition to that, you know, this could be going on right when we're trying to get out to attend some football games for Friday night. So be aware of that. And we'll, of course, be keeping an eye on things as we head into Friday, too. So let's talk about our rainfall potential. This is on top of what we've seen already here today. This is through Friday night. You see some areas in green, 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain. And then look at Saturday. We see more rain really lifting in. This continues into Sunday. Could be a soaker of a weekend with anywhere in blue at least 1 inch. And some places may get in that 2 to 3, maybe even up to 4 inches in a couple of isolated places by the time this is all said and done. And there is a risk Saturday morning and in the evening for some severe weather. Low end risk, level 1 in the Southern Valley. And check out those temperatures. Much cooler, 60s to around 70 this weekend. Next week's looking pretty good, though. Some 70s and some quieter days.
It is, hanging on to the good stuff. When it rains, it pours, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know.
We've been dry for so long.
I know the timing's not great. I know a lot of farmers have been wanting rain like this during the summertime, and now that the growing season is coming to an end,
you know,
here it comes.
All right, well, we got it eventually. Thanks,
That's
Lisa.
how it goes.
Still to come, fishing. It's one of Minnesota's greatest pastimes, and now it can be done year-round. We'll tell you how next.